And we throw them in the front seat, and I drive straight to the emergency room.
Yeah.
With, 40 guys in the back.
40 more.
Two in the back. John Riley.
Two in the back.
Oh my God.
I'm glad you took him to the hospital.
48.
But John would remember that time fondly because he got very close to Sissy because she was the girl who was coming to visit him in the hospital. So that was the same summer. I spent 3 days in the hospital, and I got very close to Candy because she was coming to visit me. And he's like, all right, you take Sissy, I got Candy. So we're all happy.
Did she have poison from the exhaust? He had poison from the exhaust.
What happened to him?
Yeah. And she went in to visit him, and he just came out of that hospital just in love. He's like, this is the greatest thing that ever happened to me.
Did you get sick?
I did. I woke up my first summer, and it was the second week of camp. We were very ingrained already about we got to get the polar bear card. And I woke up one morning, and
so this was the Sky Valley.
I'm 10, and I woke up
My first
breathing. And so I was having a hard time getting there. And Tommy Nolly's like, hey, be quiet over there. Okay. And then the bugle blows, and you run down the count stream. And somebody's giving the devotional. And I'm over there. And then it's like, hey, hit the light, boys. And I'm like, I'm going to get my polar bear card. So I went to
I drove,
don't jump in that cold water and come out, and I'm just, don't blink, and I'm good. And they got me out. I mean, I was just doing like this.
little Charlie back there.
Charlie, did you have pneumonia?
They took me to the hospital, and I spent 3 days in Hendersonville Hospital.
Oh my God.
And Bonnie was not there, but she broke her arm. That was the son of Bongo.
No, she broke her leg.
Or broke her leg.
I remember that.
She broke her kneecap.
In 3 weeks.
I'll tell you that.
In 3 week camp,
She broke it.
So
It's my head cook, right? She broke it the day before camp.
The day before camp. I remember her with a big thing on her leg.
I get 3 days. This is okay.
Yeah, she's awful cute.
Charlie, so you had like some bronchitis or some pneumonia.
And they still give
I'm
me my
gonna get
polar
that.
bear
You
card.
ain't better at giving me that polar bear card.
Get it. I'm not going to be able to do this. I'm going to my polar bear card. I got it. I still got it. Yeah.
You'd have told me I couldn't give you.
I'm glad we didn't lose
Yeah, me and John Riley that same year.
It's his faith. Faith. When you get down.
There you go.
And we were paying $435,
No guilt for that.
I think, that year. I mean, it's right around $400.
How much was it?
I need to talk to $400,
like $435, $450. Because then when we came to Woodfield, it had gone up to like $550. Boy, it's getting expensive now for 4 weeks.
I remember it being like $300. Can you believe what it would cost now to do a camp like that?
But you know what? You know what Bago did? No, she didn't do that.
Talking about me.
We're talking about
Stop talking about me.
I just built a new ropes course.
Yeah, that.
And I had this thing, and I had staff training early and all that.
You did
I
training
felt
for your
it was
staff?
very important. I felt
Hold on. Wait, back up.
You said you did training
for your staff? That's a stress on that right there. Full of shit, Chris.
I felt it's very important that the whole staff, no matter what you're doing, goes through the ropes course.
Okay, so there was no training involved. You just had to go through
Yeah, you just had to make it through. I had training. Thank goodness I had training. He saved me his life because I had training.
Yeah, we had great training.
All right. So anyway, we get on it, and Boggs goes off the.
But you didn't tell me to put my hands above the knot.
It was part of the training.
I said it was my
had not paid
fault.
attention during training, obviously.
You paid attention during the training.
That's how she heard
And
it.
She messed it
hit
up.
her knee on a
Poor
rock.
bro.
Shattered it.
Ouch.
And it's like, she's
There's
gonna
my
run the
cook.
whole kitchen.
There goes my head too.
And we go to downtown. We go
Buy
to
some peanut butter and
Asheville
jelly.
Hospital. She gets put in the cast. Like,
Alan,
camp
Alan.
opens like the next day or something.
Oh, and that's why Baca went in the hospital.
Was Alan's dad,
Yeah.
remember Alan's dad, the day that doctor, he's still in Hendersonville.
Oh, did he
What was that? What was
And
the
we
hospital
still-
in Hendersonville that we would go to?
Well,
No, we went all the way to Asheville.
You go to
to Mission
Mission
Hospital.
Hospital.
That was my bonding moment with
Was I
dogs.
there was one in Hendersonville.
Scott Valley.
Scott
There was
Valley
a-
was forever
Hendersonville.
ingrained in his.
You did?
Yeah.
Scott Valley,
See,
we
I
were
don't
on an
remember
obstacle
that.
course, and I
Oh,
tripped
yeah.
on something, and I fell on this stump.
He wanted to know what the hell we were doing out
Went
You
there.
sure,
through my
Charlie,
He
knee.
had
you
so
didn't go
many
to Asheville?
injuries.
And I had a hole in my knee,
That's right.
and somebody had to drive
Chris,
me
that's
to the
what Bob
hospital.
said.
It may be. I just don't even remember that.
Drove me. It was like a 14-hour drive.
Is
and
it
then-
Dr. Clark he's talking about?
Baco
Dr. Clark
drove
said?
me, and that's all
14-hour
we
drive.
did. We spent so much time in
That's
the car
right.
back and forth. I didn't get my legs stitched up and all that.
That's right. I remember that. And then the next summer it was Hunter.
And I,
What
and I-
happened to
Hunter
Hunter?
fell
Fell
off
off the horse.
Hunter fell off the
but
horse, broke his
but I
leg.
fell, and I had a hole in my leg. Like
And the
this big.
hardest thing I ever had to do was walk to that doctor's office. He said, "What the hell are y'all doing out there?"
I fell and I came up and I came back and I said, look at my leg. And they went, there was a hole right here. And so we gotta go to the hospital. Bago drove me. It was a long drive back then.
And you had a broken
And
leg?
Bago and I
14-hour drive.
fast food. Yes, you did. We went to some parties or something like
Well,
that.
we didn't have quite as much excitement at girls' camp.
I choose my fast food. And then I had to get stitches and my leg was straight and we got fast food. Bago took me to get fast food after I got stitches
I
in my
remember
leg.
you
Love the fast food. We were so jealous that you got fast food.
Bago took me to Hardee's or something like that. She was
Oh,
the
no.
best person ever.
Go Bugs!
Huh?
It had to be hard.
It had to be Hardee's.
Oh.
When I got done, I got all these stitches in my leg, and we were on our way back. It was like
Because
an hour
Bago's a
drive
Hardee's
back to
girl.
Bago took me to Hardee's. I had French fries and hamburgers, Coke and all this shit. Man, it was great.
She'd come back and bring the receipts. I'd go, you spent $5 on that? $5 Hardee's on that guy? Get a Coke! Well, we get $2 in your next paycheck.
All right, Chris, you have is there an attorney around here? Because we kind of had this revelation today that everybody who was at Camp Aid, we were basically slave labor.
Labor, yeah.
Okay, and I don't think
true.
the statute of limitations out for suing your ass over doing like swing blading a dam. Okay, I mean, are you kidding me?
Blading a dam?
Chris would go like this. At boys camp, Chris would go, all right, guys, you know what we're doing this afternoon? This is going to be great. And all the campers are all out. This is going to be great. This is going to be Chris. Man, y'all going to love it. We're going to go bale hay. Baling hay. And he loved it.
And you know what? Nobody complained.
Ellen, I know he's not nearly as manipulative today, but he was really bad then.
She's still part-time.
Let me tell you, now all you
I know him, Joey, bro.
15-year-olds and stuff right now, 15-year-old boys, okay?
Sure.
Now, I could have gone to your parents and said, if you pay me $1,000, I will work them all summer.
It would have given $1,500. It would have given $1,500. See, that's your own fault. You should
Would you
have
pay for that?
Tuition was $300.
Baling hay and cutting the
See,
back.
Chris, that's your own
All
fault.
right,
You
now,
should have done it.
here's my point. Y'all got a hell of a deal. You still owe me.
Nice try.
How much? I'll pay you. I'll pay you.
Todd Tyndall is
Chris.
always stuck on the back of the dam.
George Parker.
George Parker.
George Parker.
George Parker.
George is probably.
George Parker was the.
Is George
Just found out
Yeah.
the
Back of the dam.
barbed wire
Good.
fence.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that was.
And that was back when Charlie Daniels had just come out with the
Oh.
Fiddler Met the Devil.
The Devil,
whatever.
yeah.
We listened to it on 8-track over and over. And his car just died right there. So it was like we were out there swing blade listening to whatever. So we got all kinds of stinking trouble because we were using modern technology to kind of help us with this.
Why you?
We go kick back to that same song. Oh, sweet Moses, you know.
It took you 5 minutes to get back.
Wow.
That's why.
Oh, it's true though. You had no talent. AC had the rock climbing experience, so he's taking kids rock climbing, and Ollie's taking kids caving, and Todd was in charge of the waterfront, and Lyle's in charge of the labor.
Man, I was fat and had
Lyle
had no talent. Is that what you're saying?
Here's Todd. And you had a large head. What happened to your head? Your head's got
Well,
smaller.
you know what? It's got a lot smaller, so I could have covered it. But you could have worked in any median on any interstate in the United States.
Don't you forget. If there's an interstate needs clearing, you're in charge.
Oh, wow.
That's why on this day you haven't gotten the
Why would it take you so long to figure this one out?
Easy. I'm
Everyone of you.
Oh, yeah. I'm also
know it. Yeah, why did we?
Yeah, I'll sign him up for $1,000 right now.
mother of a 15-year-old. I'll tell you this, I wish that my son had this to
No doubt. No doubt. No doubt.
Chris, somebody was asking earlier, what is going on with Sky Valley? There's no campground. No,
And it burned.
well, Lou's house burned.
Lou's house burned?
Y'all remember Lou's house?
Yeah.
Yeah, the house up beside Lake.
Above the.
Yeah.
It burned. And Boggs knows more about it, actually. She's
Boggs,
seen
you're
it.
being
Boggs,
called
did you
out.
go see Lou's house after it burned?
No, I only saw pictures.
When Alex will know
But
something
anyway,
about
the
that.
camp, the camp there, the place is still awful.
Still an Eckerd?
Chris,
The
I think-
Eckerd
no, it's not
Foundation
Eckerd.
at least did for
No.
20
What
years,
is the new
Chris,
place?
it's still Lake Llewellyn.
right?
So what's this
Yes,
down on
it
the
is.
trail?
It's
What
I
is
know
it?
because the
Can you
first time
still
I went
go
to-
there
I went to
and,
camp there, when you came down and sold us a bag of goods, and we dragged all these kids out there, and I walked out and they said, "Well, this is Lake Llewellyn." I said, "What? Pretty fucking cool."
It's really cold.
They named a lake after me. Of course, they told Sam Bailey.
told Charlie Rock it was Lake Rock.
And the East
It was
told
Brock
me
Lake
this
too,
was.
for all I knew.
Yeah,
but-
right, you know, whatever.
But it's
Whatever
like-
it took to get your
If
parents
you
to
look
sign
it up,
a check.
if you look it up on Google Earth, it's Lake Llewellyn.
Oh,
Really?
Oh, it's on there. Really?
Todd's still looking at it
It is.
every month.
Well, y'all,
They ain't changed the name
Here's
yet.
what happened. The Eckerd Foundation in 1978 signed a 10-year lease. Repeated it and repeated it and repeated it, and in 2008, I guess it was 2009. Anyway, they no longer extended it, and it just got another organization. Bo and Carol are going to be here tomorrow. And they
Wow.
another organization now
Yeah.
has a lease there.
That's really cool.
And I don't know what this group does.
And running the camp, are they running the camp, using the, for like the camp? They're doing it
Well,
like
yeah,
a
well,
camp?
you know, the Eckerd
That's a riding
Foundation
camp,
used
isn't
it
it?
for trouble
Yeah.
use, right? And
Did we go there that
You know,
we
Jack
had that
Eckerd-
last girls session, and we were in Pisgah. I swear I remember going and eating and spending the night somewhere.
I think we did.
High
I think we
Falls.
went up there.
Is that where we were?
Was it High Falls?
Well, Jack Eckerd's from St. Pete.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I went up there 4 years ago, and it's so fun. Yeah, I did. Just we were dropping the kids off at camp, and what's so interesting is how much smaller everything appears.
Yeah.
It's like I went to the cabin. It's like, wait a minute, there's no pink stuff.
We didn't put all these guys in
there.
there. All of us didn't sleep here.
But the waterfall,
Eight people.
the whole thing was there. It was almost
the
wish I
cabins and
hadn't
all?
gone.
I
Oh,
know.
really?
Because
Yeah.
they had, the mess hall and everything was exactly the way you remember it. But they kind of had it
Right on the
trashed up
water
a
and
bit. They
everything?
had a lot.
They had it- it was
The
like
whole den and
storage.
everything was, but it was.
That mess hall is waterfront property, man.
What
Yeah,
about
that's most of the, like the lodge and all that stuff.
Yeah,
They
they
kept it
winterized
all
it.
there, but I think
Cabins the same? I mean,
the cabins were still down there below, but the tents weren't there.
But they had screens.
that? Took the
They
tents
didn't have
away.
the screens,
They
but
put
it was.
well, the cabins all got winterized where they could heat them during the winter.
Yeah.
Because there were cabins, they winterized them.
That's where all actually the
Where all the guys were kinda
students,
hanging out.
that's where the counselors or the it'd be like the Camp 8.